What is going on, guys? Heather here, back with another video. Thank you so much for being here today. Alrighty, let's go and start by showing a few analysis for today, what happened, what to expect for tomorrow. Today was reversal Thursday, so market actually did ended up pulling back. I was actually not trading that much today, since I was doing a few things personally. This actual entry was the one I actually made today. I was paying to watch, as I was telling my students. Normally, when I make this entry right here, inside the flag, I would normally go in a pay to watch, and then if it starts breaking to the upside, I would actually be looking for, stronger entries. So I did a small pay to watch, and I was kind of like, I like this area because of you see this box right here. This is the actual golden zone from this entire push, the price pulling back. Plus, we were also on top of the 15,000 psychological level on Nasdaq, and I actually wanted to see the price bouncing off this area and at least able to catch some pips to the upside, at least reaching this previous high right here. But the market denied that. The market didn't want it to actually break to the upside, so took that small loss right there. And that was basically it. Today, as I was saying, I was not on the charts that much. I was doing some things. And so this is basically my only loss for the day. Very small loss. I was looking for that actual buy, for that continuation to the upside. This is what I was seeing when the market was actually opening. The New York Stock Exchange was opening on S&P 500. Oh, hold on 1 second. I just wanted to do a thing here. I completely missed the actual trend line. This trend line, let's see here. You see now that the market broke the actual trend line right now here. Nice uptrend, and now we have a very strong level. So this buy, of course, no valid anymore. I'm going to remove these things right here. This is what happened. I had this area of the zone for the pullback. Okay, pretty much from this push. If you remember also yesterday when I posted the video, the market is still within that golden zone, but I don't think it's going to stop right there. I think that actually is going to continue dropping. At this point, because the market is breaking, or it looks like right now is breaking to the downside, unless, I don't know, this next 4-hour candle, which I don't think is going to happen, will close bullish engulfing. If it does that, that would be beautiful. But, or maybe it closes in a doji or a pin bar, and then the next candle will be like that. That would be beautiful. If it's a bullish engulfing candle in there, that would be beautiful, because that would count as a rejection, definitely in that area. Let's see. And we are in the golden zone. So this would have been a beautiful scenario, but I don't think it's going to happen since we're in Asian session. So market could maybe do a pullback, retesting the 15,000 level, and then maybe continuation to the downside. Okay. Remember also that, look at this push. It was a beautiful, very strong push. It's been pushing for what, 3 weeks? I'm on a weekly chart right here. So big push. Okay. And now a pullback is expected. When is the pullback going to happen? I always tell you guys that we don't know exactly when it's going to happen, but it will happen. Okay, so you have to be ready for that. So at this point where the market is, as I mentioned, big push. So expecting some type of pullback, getting into the golden zone, getting, retesting previous levels, maybe this one right here, or this previous support slash resistance in the past, or maybe reaching the 14,000 level again, like doing a retest in this area. It's very possible before the market starts to continue pushing up again. Okay, so Also today is Thursday, so reversal Thursdays. The market tends to correct whatever it did during Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. It tends to correct on Thursdays. So we had that breakout. So what do you think is going to happen? Do you think it's going to continue dropping? You think it's going to stop right there, or it's just a fake out to the downside and then continuation to the upside? Look at the stocks, how they closed today. All of them ended up pulling back. Tesla, Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Facebook, Google, all of them, even from the US 30 as well. So that's basically it. I'm definitely expecting a correction, maybe a little correction to the upside tonight, and maybe tomorrow will continue. Or still not necessary, because it is below, it means it's going to continue dropping. It could actually be just a little pullback and then continue pushing up. It could happen as well. Okay, remember, we're still kind of like inside the golden zone in Nasdaq. US 30, look at what happened also on US 30 today. As I mentioned, this was actually something I was showing to my students a few minutes ago, but this would have been a nice sell. Also pretty much doing kind of like the same thing. The price was pushing up. I was waiting for that pullback, and I was waiting for the market to stop around this area at a 35,000 level. Right here, it's a nice level where you can see all those reactions. Reaction here, reaction here, reaction here. So it's a nice level for the market to stop right there and then bounce in there. I was kind of waiting for that, but it never happened. The price just went through that and it started even breaking. It broke the trend line. It broke the actual trend. And now what to expect? This is no longer a golden zone valid right here. What to expect? Maybe a little pullback, correction, retesting the 35,000, and then continuation to the downside. If things are going to continue like that. It's necessary, guys. The pullback is necessary. Not because the price is going to be pulling back. It means that things are getting really bad. No, remember, it will happen. Eventually, whenever the formation is this huge, this massive push, eventually, once the price starts pushing up and it starts getting very overbought or very expensive, as you can see on the RSI, coincidentally, something happens. Something happens. I don't know, the Feds in the United States say something about, I don't know, high interest rates or something, and eventually, it will crash. It will look like a crash, but it's actually a pullback. It's a correction. The price is correcting the overbought. Okay, so we'll correct, and then we'll eventually continue looking for new highs, right? So it's basically something that you need to expect. S&P 500, and as I mentioned, this was a sale that I said to my team, guys, I'm gonna be actually getting into this and pretending I'm making this sale right here with the New York Stock Exchange opening, right? And I was pretending. I did not make this sale. I was pretending I was making this sale. I was basically testing this one right here. I was going with the momentum. I was just going with the momentum. The price broke the 4,600 right here. It was breaking the 4,600, and it was going to the downside with the New York Stock Exchange opening. And I told my students, guys, I'm gonna get in. I'm gonna pretend I'm making a sale right here, but I'm not gonna get in because that's not what I do. I like to go, like if I'm on uptrend, you see, I'm in an uptrend in this position. So I like, my thing is to actually go on a buy, like this one right here. I actually had placed a buy stop around this area, a buy stop and a stop loss somewhere around below here, and I wanted to actually go for a buy. And that's why I was just refusing to go into a sell. Look at where the market is. Again, I'm going to highlight these areas. The market is at the 4,600 level. The price push, right? Very strong push, and I was pulling back, right? Look at these rejections right here. Rejection, rejection. I had another rejection in this area. So 3 rejections to the bottom. This is telling me this is a very strong support. This is a nice psychological level at that area. If we go in the past and look in the past, you can see that it's been rejected really nice several times. It was a support, then resistance, resistance, resistance. So it was rejecting it. The price, it didn't want it to go down at that point. Look at this massive wick right here at the bottom. So a lot of rejections in this area that was making me feel like the market doesn't want to go down. It just, you know, it's a matter of time of the price starting to push up. But sellers got in control and the market actually dropped. So as I mentioned, you always have to study everything. You have to look the possibilities for a buy. You have to look at the possibilities for a sell. I was not interested into this sell. I was just going with the momentum. I was seeing that when a New York Stock Exchange opened, I was seeing the stocks, and I was seeing all this thing was red. It was all bloody. And I was like, okay, don't like what I'm seeing. So I went with the fundamentals. I was seeing the stocks going red, and I went aggressively on a sell. So what I just did right here, it was a 50-50 chance that I would win this one. It's definitely gambling. Going with fundamentals like that, like my analysis, technical analysis was telling me that I'm on a strong uptrend. So looking for a sell when I'm on an uptrend right here at this very, very important area right there, it doesn't make sense to sell yet. Look at where we are. Look at where we are at this point. We are in this little 30 minutes, 1 hour support, right? The price has stopped right here, and now the market, you know, I went in here on this sell. When the market was dropping, I went on a sell. So you see that it doesn't make sense to go on a sell in this area. Why it doesn't make sense? Because I'm on top of a support. I'm going aggressively on a sell based on fundamentals, and that doesn't make sense. What it does make sense is to, if you want to go on a sell at this point, the best thing to do is, wait for the breakout of this thing. This is the actual breakout, right? The price pulls back, retesting the area. Look at that little pin bar right here happening, and then drop again, and then another pullback, which is kind of like a double top happening at this point, and then boom, melting. So I'm going to scale in 15 minutes, and I want you to see that. I want you to see this thing. You see that entering aggressively. This is why entering aggressively with the New York Stock Exchange opening sometimes is very dangerous, and you have to. I rather go with my price action to know where I'm standing. They're actually going with fundamentals, because going with fundamentals, I don't know. It's like I feel it like it's a 50-50 chance, and I feel like I'm gambling. So I just went, and I coincidentally or luckily the thing went actually my direction, but it was still, it didn't make sense. The sale didn't make sense to me. The sale, the actual sale that I would have done, and I didn't do it because, as I mentioned, I was not in here. I was not in my computer. The actual sale would have been in this rejection. As again, let me go from the top. Price action, right? I say price is coming back from up top. So you got the push, you got the pullback. Push, pullback. Push, pullback right here. Big rejection, this would have been the entry. Or let's say you didn't want it to get in there. Okay, look at what happened. The price pulled back again, reaching the same area. As I mentioned, you can count this as a double top, and then immediately giving another pin bar. So just look at that. You could have either made the entry here in this close or here in this close. So stop in this one is above previous high, and a stop in this one, it would have been a stop previous high right there. So 1 to 2, let's say 1 to 2, 1 to 3, whatever you want to do at that point. Right, something like that. That would have been my entry. Not this entry, just going like that with the fundamentals. So this was just an example that I was doing to my team to basically also understand. So it's a little tip that I wanted to give you there for free, guys. If you're interested on what I'm doing, what I'm actually teaching, and you want to see, I am actually offering a bundle that is on my website. You can go on teamprofitsenglish.com and check it out and watch the prices over there. I'm including a course, a mentorship, and a VIP signal group for life. So it's a one-time payment. You don't need to pay monthly. It's a one-time payment for the actual VIP signal group, okay? But the main thing here, the main focus on my bundle, on the bundle that I'm offering, is the group and is the course and the mentorship, okay? If you're looking only for signals, this is definitely not for you. I tell you this, I'm being honest, it's not for you, okay? So, with that being said, it is what it is. That's what happened. The market looks like it's breaking to the downside now, waiting for some type of pullback, correction. Waiting for tomorrow, Friday, to see what's going to happen. Remember, tomorrow is also NFP day. Let's see how it goes. If we're going to have some type of crazy movement, is it going to affect or not? Paying attention to the US dollar, what's going to happen with the interest rates and all that stuff. So I'll see you guys tomorrow, okay? Remember, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. I'm posting videos every single day so you guys can see what I'm doing. As I mentioned, give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, share if you want to share this information with somebody you want to help. I'll see you guys in the next one, okay? Take it easy, guys. Have a good day.